Thank you, thank you. Thanks so much for putting me on after that last song. It's my lucky day, okay. So anyway, this song is that Steve Cole and Jeff Saber wrote. They performed at the Drama League Salute to Broadway Lyricists. And, oh, what, like a couple years ago? A year ago. A year ago. It was the opening number, so pretend that you're fresh and newly sitting down in your seats, and you haven't been sitting here for the last hour. And it's called Without the Words, but I'm going to do it with the words. Okay. As Gertrude Stein didn't quite say, a song is a song is a song. And it's Webster who defines a song as dots upon some lines, or as notes squeezed into bars. But to me, there's something wrong. There's something more, something eloquent that helps the music to take wing. Something underneath the notes that makes them sing. No, Anne, it is not the chords or the accompaniment. That's right, it is the words. As Shakespeare said, and said often, what would we do without them? Without the words, we'd only have one half of song and dance. Without the words, then every show would be like Moomin Chance. And there would be all this room underneath all the notes that fill every bar. And Marcel Marceau would be our greatest recording star. Without the words, you know, how could we tell the Dollies from the Maims? Without the words, sure, we'd still love them, but we'd never know their names. And we couldn't pine for Sweet Adeline in perfect thirds. The drums could keep drumming and the music keep humming, but we'd only be humming. Okay, so Mrs. Jerome Kern and Mrs. Oscar Hammerstein were at this party one night in the 1920s. And as the hostess introduced Mrs. Kern, she said, "This is Mrs. Kern. Her husband wrote Old Man River." At which point Mrs. Hammerstein turned and said, "Excuse me, but my husband wrote Old Man River." Her husband wrote, "Dum, dum, dum, dum." Without the words, thank you, we'd all be dum-dum-dumming every part. Without the words, poor Richard Rogers would be without a heart. And we wouldn't know if life is a cabaret or not. As Yul Brynner remarked in his musical fling, "Thank God for the words, for they say that I'm king, and without them I might have to learn how to sing." And another 100 lyricists got off of the plane or got off of the bus, and they're shouting at us that this number would be for the birds. Without Harnick and Ebb, without Compton and Green, without Maltby and Jones and the ones in between, without Sondheim and Finn, well, you know what I mean. But tonight, we've got the words, we'll sing the words. Here's to the Steve Cole.